Sayaram, Brother Chin.
Sayaram, brother.
We're so happy and I'm very grateful to Swami that we are able to come to this beautiful center of Raub to have a chat with you about your experience with Swami. And I'm very grateful to you that you have agreed to meet us. First of all, Brother Chin, can you let us know how Swami connect to you in the first time?
Yeah, Sayaram, brother. First, I'd like to thank Swami and give me permission to share the experiences to all of you. Actually, coming to know Baba is not what people say, I want to see Baba. In my life, when I was young at the age of 38, I just think of enjoying myself in this life only. Because I was in the timber trade, then you have to see many people. I just think of enjoying only. I don't think of God. Sometimes I create a lot of problem for myself. That is where, when the problem started, then I'm in trouble. So I started searching for someone to guide me, to lead me to the right path. I was working in the sawmill. So every year there's a brother from Kuantan. He's a Sai devotee. He came to the sawmill to inspect the engine. So he came to my office. He was telling me, "You know Baba or no? I want to tell you something about Baba. You see, Baba can help you, can guide you, and so he can materialize things for you, you see." He asked me, there is a center in Bentong, so you can go there and attend to find out more about Baba, you see. So in my mind I was thinking, yeah, that should be a right way to search for someone to guide me. So every Thursday I have to travel around about 50 kilometers to Bentong to attend the Bhajan there. So after a few months I came to know there are devotees in Raub. So I was thinking it's better to join the Raub devotees than to go to Bentong, because in those days the road was very wandering and night time. So I find out a lot of devotees here. Then I joined them for the house bhajan. So there I met a brother Kati. He's a labor officer. He taught me a lot of bhajan. Then he tell me who is Baba. So my interest, spiritual desire grows. So after some time we started the bhajan. I'm thinking if we have a common place to come together, to have the bhajan, to do activities, is much better. So we joined together and discussed. Then we agreed to start off with the mandal, the temple, to build a temple. So we were searching high and low for a place. Actually, a temple has given us a place, but we think it's not very suitable. So at the end, I think it's Swami's blessing that we should build a center at the top of the hill. In those days, the upper section is no housing scheme, nothing there, only forest. So we went to the district office and found out that the DO willingly to give us a place to set up a building. So from there we started to build this building. In those days it's a small building. So we find very comfortable with it. Then after setting up this building, a lot of devotees came and participated in the bhajan.
What year was that when this center was set up?
I think it's 1979 or 80 around there.
Yeah.
See.
Good.
So from there, we are anxious to move forward to get to know more about the teaching of Swami. So this center was set up before the council had formed, 2 years before the council was formed. Because then we needed guidance how to run the Sai Center. We have no knowledge about running the Sai Center. So the council was formed, so we affiliated with the council, and so we get a lot of information from the center, how to run the center.
What was the number of devotees at that point in time in Raub Center?
Around our devotees are around about 20 of us. So all also first timer learning how to sing, everything, because only the song really attracts me. I want to learn more about how to sing, how to get more knowledge about Baba.
What is the first Bhajan song you sing?
That one is Guru song.
Guru. Do you still remember the Guru song that you sang?
Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sai Guru Omkara, Om Brahma Vishnu Sadashiva, Brahma Vishnu Sadashiva, Hara 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 Mahadeva. I think I can remember.
Very
this.
good.
It's a very old song.
Very awesome. Yeah, good. Brother, tell us when you first go to Puttaparthi.
In the year 1982, I went to India with my father, son, and my brother's family, along with the Kelantan devotees. So it was a very enjoyable journey and great experiences that we derived when we reached Patti. See, actually, beginning, I think we reached Madras first. Then we traveled the whole way to Bangalore. Then from Bangalore, we traveled to Puttaparthi. In those days, the road was not good as what is today. You see, sand, a lot of stones, winding and dusty. You see. But going to see Swami is not the road concern, whether how difficult it is, we have to travel there. Reaching Patti, we feel the joy there. You see. But in Puttaparthi, we just have the chance to stay in the dormitory. I stay with my father, my son. Then we have to walk a long distance to the mandir. They say the mandir front was a sandy ground where devotees would sit around. They have Swami's darshan, open air. So every morning we rush to line up to get the first place, so that we can get an interview from Swami. To see Swami is our greatest blessing, and is the greatest blessing.
How you feel when you see him?
So it's something extraordinary, you know. You see, when it's like we seeing God. You see, our eyes all focus on Him, just focus on Him only. You see, nothing else. But a few days there, I feel I couldn't remember Malaysia. I couldn't remember my family. The joy they derived there is something very special. No? I used to tell our members, you have to go to Patti and experience yourself and the enjoyment that derived from such sacred place like Patti. So you have to go there. So in Patti, we're hoping to get an interview. So every day we rush there, we couldn't get an interview. on the last day before we leave for Malaysia, Swami called us for the interview. So we all went, we were very, very happy because we are going back. Swami gave us an interview. So we went in the interview room. Our eyes just focusing on Swami only, nothing else. We forget ourselves, just the bliss there. See, then whatever question we have, we are ready to ask Swami, but all vanish. We couldn't remember, that's all. You see, huh? In the interview room, Swami just talked to us like a father, talking to the son, just, you see, so loving. So he asked us where you're working, and he just talked to us just like a father, you see. And Swami materialized pendants, rings, vibhuti for some of the devotees. I call it fortunate devotees. And Swami has a bag, a basket bag there, full with devotees. Then he gave us all these packet devotees. But I also very fortunate to have a photo, a lotus feet photo signed by Swami and bless it. And he also blessed my father and touched my father's head and say, you go back, you don't have to wear spectacle. You see, so that's the fatherly love Swami showed on us. You see, we feel so joyful about this. You see.
So when your father came back, he no longer need to wear the spectacles.
Yeah, I think his devotion developed. He don't have to wear spectacles. Every day he go to the altar and put the vibhuti on his head. He's so attached to Bhagavan, you see. Like us also, same thing, you see. Swami already blessed my lotus feet, so I have not the chance to touch Swami's feet. I think that is the purpose that he signed his lotus feet for me to worship every day. Every day I have to do patasmakaram to the lotus feet.
Even until this day, you still
even
do that?
Today, every day when you go back after work, you have to touch his lotus feet. See, I cannot live without touching the lotus feet. That is my love. See.
Yeah. So, do you go back after that? How many times have you been to Patti since then?
I have been to Patti almost 9 times. Very experiences and enjoyable to see a Swami there.
So every time you went back, the same peaceful feelings are there with you, right?
Yeah. I'm very fortunate. Every time I went, I can see Swami every day, see, to have his darshan.
Did you go after Samadhi? After 2011?
I went once, 2011. After a few months, Swami left his physical body. I was very sad, and because my physical attachment to Baba. So after that, next year, when Swami left his physical body, I went again. You see, I was so sad. The Guan Ho.
But you still feel his presence?
Yeah. I do feel his omnipresence every minute, and he's guiding me, in me. Actually, up to this stage, I cannot live without Swami.
Yeah. It has been a very long journey, late 70s until 2022 today. Right? It's more than 40 years of journey.
This why, just like a father to me and a mother to me. See, because at my young age, around 15, I lost my mother. So I don't know how it's motherly love like. Swami came into my life, just like a mother to me. That's all.
Yeah. Brother Share with us any miracles that have happened in your life with Swami.
Around about 40 years back, when we started the center, we need to invite VIP to officiate the open ceremony. I call it open ceremony. See, a lot of members came and attended this. But we have a Bhajan, then a speech by our chairman, Brother Kati. Then we have an Aarti. Immediately after the Aarti, the Vibhuti cover near Swami's chair was spinning for a few seconds. I was very happy to see Swami's omnipresent. Wow, Swami, thank you for your presence to bless all the devotees and the center. So this is my first experience that Swami is omnipresent. You see, he is here with us. You see. So we all were very happy. So the second miracles was that just now I spoke about my father got blessing from Swami that you go back, you don't have to wear spectacles, that there's blessing for the family. Then I have another blessing for my family. I have a picture in my office. Sometimes I used to challenge, and those days I used to challenge Swami. So, Swami, I want miracles. So show me, to tell me directly. You see, we needed longer to have a daughter. See, my wife wanted to have a. Show me what way you can tell me. So I was thinking to toss a coin to tell Swami, Swami, see, if you're really God, you show me, when I toss the coin, if the head is a boy and the tail is a girl. So, Swami, please, I'm not to toss now. Toss the coin, then I close it in my hand. Then I open it, I saw it's a tail. Wow, Swami is a daughter. I told my wife, but sometimes they might not believe. In my heart, I say, Swami already told me I can have a daughter. So after a few months, my wife delivered. It was a girl. Wow, thanks Swami, I was so happy. It falls on the Ganesha Chaturthi day. Wow, it's a blessing for the family. So I quickly went to the temple to have to thanks God to bless us. Another miracles in my life still today I treasure is building the center. Building the center, after building the center, the Raub devotees were blessed. They have such a center for them to participate in the Bhajan and do activities, and every festival we have is crowded people. We can cook here, then we do a lot of activities here. The most important is conducting the Bhavikas till today. You see, we are still running the Bhavikas. 40 years back, we have the Bhavikas on. In those days, to start up with the Bhavikas, if we don't step forward to carry the children to the center, it would not happen. So we start off with this seva. So go to the house and bring the children to the center and teach them these moral classes. This was a blessing. You feel the joy when the children are here. After finishing the lesson, we will cook for them. The sister, to run these Bhavikas classes, all are involved. The mother will come, our sister will come, will cook for the children. At least they are not teaching, we are teaching. They will cook for the children. That's what we want. You see, we just do our seva. Yeah.
It's run like a Sai family, yeah?
We just do this seva. You see, after 20 years lapse, we have taught these children. Now they have become working. So one sister came to me. He told me, "Uncle, do you recognize me?" I say, I have to recall. I'm your Bhavika's children. You used to come to the house to fetch us, to teach us, to send us back. You see, don't say I see what uncle doing. Now I'm following your footsteps. I want to contribute back to the society. See, I become a teacher. I want to teach. I joined the center. I become a Bhavika's teacher. When she told me this, I feel the grace that Swami blesses. See, the work that we have done, we don't expect anything. But the children telling you this, you see, we feel so happy about that. You see, the joy that we derive. Thanks Swami, I have to thank Swami for this. The blessing after so many years, that is a blessing to us. In fact, all the teachers. You see.
It's indeed a blessing to be able to be his tools in transforming, the people around us.
Yeah.
That's the greatest seva.
Correct. You see, that's our duty to carry on doing the noble things that we have to do. You see.
Brother Jin, share with us how Swami has transformed you since he came into your life.
When the center was set up, I start to change myself. So in this life, I become better after becoming a Sai devotee. Everything I do, whatever activities I do, all is guided by Swami. In this life, I become a leader in the center. Everything I do, I have to set a very good example, especially as a leader in the Sai Center and following Swami's teaching. I have to be very good in public also. And also, I have to be very good in the working place. And the most important thing is I must be a very good father in the house to set a very good example for all to follow. You see. So these are the things that we have to follow Swami's teaching. Otherwise, life is meaningless without transforming ourselves. We have to be better.
Brother, can you highlight to us some of the activities that is organized by Raub Center?
It's a blessing, brother. It's a blessing to be in this Sai organization. Swami give us a chance to do seva. I have a very loving Sai brothers and sisters gathered together to organize activities, normally to benefit the people, the children and people around. You see. So we have a lot of activities we did organize. The first thing I want to talk is about the Thai Buddhism. I get involved with all the brothers and sisters here. You see, in the Murkan temple, we have what they call a place specially for us. You see. 1 week before, all the sisters, brothers gathered here to help to make all this cookie, all this laddu, to prepare to go for that day, the Thai Buddhism day. So that day, all the sisters dressed us nicely on that Thai Buddhism day. A place was given to us. We placed our thing there. People recognize the Sai devotees. Now that is the main thing that, this is a Sai Baba group. So we just want that. Not only the sales that we want. You see, these are the people who sell things. They come forward for that. Nighttime we have the charity activities. We will organize a a lorry, a small lorry. Our devotees will sit in the lorry, then we sing along with the Murugan temple. It's very enjoyable, no? I also sat on the lorry, sing along. I enjoy singing. So everyone wanted to sing also, just sing to the around the town. See. The money derived after the sale utilized for our Bhavikas activities. We do organize a spiritual trip for the children to KL, to the museum. Every year we organize one trip for the children and the parents and the sister, those involved in the seva. You see, it's a good thing to encourage them. No, they are part and parcel of the team, so they have the chance to enjoy this trip. You see. Another thing is that we do organize sport for our Bhavikas children. VIP invited. We have around about 80 to 90 children. We can organize that sport in the big scale. We divided them into houses. Then we have the sport. Then all this also all the brothers and sisters get involved. It's a very enjoyable activities. And also we organize a medical camp. We have one or two big scale medical camp and small scale medical camp. The big scale we organize especially in a remote place where the few villagers can gather together. They come to the center, the community hall, where we can treat them. So before that, 1 month before that, we have to lay the groundwork to go and campaign for that. We are having the medical camp, blood donation, all this. They will come and see. They will come. See, normally around about 200, I think around there, the people will come forward. And doctors coming from KL to do the service there. And Raub devotees all in a full force to be there to help out. The mini medical camp is that we go to the estate or in the villages. We had a small scale blood donation and screening. These are the activities. And other activities, we have the Isfa Ramba Day, where we call it a Mother Day. All the mothers are invited, the children's mother invited, outside mother invited. We call them here. Then we have what they call a Bhajan. After the Bhajan, we have the Padamaskaram to their parents. All the mothers will be lined up. Then children were provided with flowers. They go and do Padamaskaram to their mother. We feel the joy, really the joy. The mother also shakes tears. They feel the joy, see. Not only the children, not only to their mothers, they do to other mothers also. See how they feel. How they feel the joy derived. Then giving ration to the poor every month. Some or other the Swami's work, money will come. See, people will donate. We will buy this dry ration. We will give to the what they call to a chosen needy. Then we go for hospital visit, and then we organize a parent appreciation day.
Among the many teachings of Swami, what are the teachings that resonate with you the most?
To me, Baba's teaching is universal, that it can be accepted by all people, all walks of life. See, there are 5 principal teachings of Bhagavan. The main thing is that the first one, you have to believe in God. God is omnipresent. Our belief should be unshakable. Not say God give you something, then you only believe it. That shouldn't be the word. Then God can be called, there's only one God for humanity. He can call by any names, any form, see. All forms are His. The second one is believe in your own religion, see, and cultivate it. See. The third one, respect other religion and the religious teaching of other. Also, you have to promote the teaching of other religion, see, to show that we are multiracial, multi-religious organization. Then another one is so you have to practice selfless service to those who really need help. Another teaching is human values. We have to follow the teaching of Swami's human values, 5 human values that Baba teaches us. First is truth, the right conduct, love, peace, and non-violence. In order to become better devotees, these are the requirements that we have to practice in our life to become better.
And finally, who is Sai Baba to you personally?
For me, Bhagavan Baba to me is my father, my mother, and a preceptor, a guru to me. Throughout my life, Swami has been guiding me, saving me, and providing what I need in life, and give what I want in life, also guiding me in the right path. See, in the Holy Scripture, it describes Mata Pita Guru Devam. Must treat mother, father, and preceptor as God. Exactly, I treat Swami is one of my father, mother, and preceptor. All religious teaching also teaches God is omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. See, I do feel Swami always within me, with me, around me. Whatever I do, He's there for me, He's guiding for me. So Bhagavan Baba has the characteristic of the divine principle. See, Swami always say, we are all God. We are no difference from God. If we realize we are God. See, that's why I find I'm very happy that to have Swami in my life. Till today, no doubt his physical body has left, but his omnipresence is in me. Always, whenever I want, wherever I go, I feel his presence. It's omnipresent there. That's how I see Swami in my life.
And thank you, Brother Chin, for sharing your story with us. It has been a privilege. Sai Ram.
Thank you very much. First, I would like to thank Swami for giving me a chance to serve in this lifetime. See, I'd like to thank all the brothers and sisters here, sacrificing your precious time with us here. Thank you, Sai Ram.